absolutely amazing. Today I am going to be doing a Monster High video with just like my childhood collection. So these dolls have definitely seen better days. I didn't exactly take care of these dolls as much as I am to my new dolls that I have as an adult, but I do still have them. I did used to have more, and I just like got rid of them over the years at like yard sales and stuff, like any duplicate characters. So not everyone has their clothes because I've changed some of the clothes out for others, but I don't have the dolls that they originally came with. So the clothes are a little weird. So just ignore that, and most of the accessories are gone. But it's actually ridiculous to like try and rebuy accessories, because what do you mean I'm buying a plastic hat for $5? Who are you talking to right now? Do you think I'm that gullible? Actually, yeah, I am. But the first doll we have today is Gil Weber. So Gil is with Laguna. I also put on a bunch of little pearls. My eye makeup today. So Gil and Laguna, their storyline is like one of them is fresh water and one of them is salt water. So their family is like beef, and it's like, oh, you can't be together. It's like forbidden romance. But he has a lot of detail to him. He has gills and he has like a fin on his back. I think this was like a ballet doll. I have a few other ballet dolls. It was like a pack of like Robecca, Rochelle, Gil. I don't know if there was anyone else. But I don't even think I still have the Rochelle. Usually he has a like helmet on that has water in it. You know, like in SpongeBob, when SpongeBob goes into Sandy's house, he has to put the helmet on his little fish tank. He has a fish tank too on his head. But for some reason, I never understood this. Laguna doesn't do that. Laguna doesn't have to have a tank on her head, so I don't know the lore behind that. But yeah, most Monster High fans would tell you that Gil is evil. And, I kind of like Gil. He's a little evil sometimes, but I don't know, I think he's still sweet in his own way. Next, also, I can't remember which one of these I've shown in previous videos, so if I show any duplicates, my apologies. This, I believe her name is Kiomi. She was one of the later release dolls. She came out with the Haunted movie. She doesn't have a face. She's like a ghost. And she changes colors depending on her mood. It's like a mood ring. But she's quite cute. I think her design is pretty unique. She had a bunch of chains on her, but I don't have those accessories anymore. But this is her original dress. I'm not sure if these are her shoes. I'm kind of thinking they aren't. These look look like Draculaura's shoes, but maybe they are hers. I don't know. The hair on the old dolls, it's so soft. I believe she's friends with Draculaura in the movie. They all know Spectra because Spectra's the other ghost. But I think her and Draculaura form a little bond. Next, I have this Gilda doll. She's actually in a Scare Screams shirt. This was the Scare Screams and is it Toralei Freaky Fusion. She usually just has a a green shirt on, which I actually think I need to make. Since I don't have it anymore, I can make it. I really forgot about that, but yeah, I definitely need to make that. Maybe I'll do that after this video. But she has original boots and leggings. She also usually has a brown jacket, but I don't have that. I'm pretty sure back in the day she was like a really sought after doll. She has these hoop earrings. I really don't know much about her character. She came in a multi-pack with, I think, Scare Screams, maybe even Gil, and like Laguna or something. I'm not sure. I'm totally making up who's in these packs because I do not remember anymore, but it was like a school spirit or something, or some sort of pack. I don't know. It's been so long. I like her, but her face, her like actual face, it like looks cheap. I don't know how to explain it, but I like her horns a lot. And this is the original Nefera doll. But my Nefera doll, her neck is broken. If you can see that, there is a little line up here where it just snapped. And this was like, once I was an adult even, like this happened. And she was just like a display doll. She was on her doll stand. And I think I moved her neck slightly. And I heard a crack. And I was like, oh no. I knew once I heard the crack, I was like, it's over. But this is Cleo de Nile's older sister. She's evil. She's like actually an evil character. She's older, so I believe her character is 19. So yeah, she's definitely older than the other dolls. There are a few throughout the years that they released that were a bit older than the others. She's also taller. All of the older dolls have a taller doll mold. But I think Nefera is absolutely beautiful. I love her color palette. It's absolutely stunning. She has most of her accessories. She does not have her necklace. She usually has a gold and red necklace. And she does not have her headpiece. But I don't know if I can put like some glue around her neck to help keep her steady. Next, I think that this Laguna doll might have came with the Gilda doll. Don't quote me on that. But honestly, this Laguna doll is not my favorite. Her lipstick is like a very pale blue and it almost matches her skin tone. And I do not like it. It's a very dull Laguna doll. But Laguna has her little freckles, which I always thought were cute. Laguna is one of the main ghouls that they focus on in the shows and movies and stuff. So she's like one of the main crew you see a lot, and for some reason she has purple eyebrows. What is that? This is probably my most prized possession. This is Hoodoo Voodoo. So this was a Comic-Con exclusive doll that came in a 2-pack with Scare Screams. I literally have a tattoo of Scare Screams and Hoodoo Voodoo. So he is entirely plush. And yes, I did take them out of the box. You know, these dolls were really expensive. It's actually, I don't know if it's a funny story, but I actually had a family member pass away and they left me like a small amount of money in their will. And what did I buy with it? I bought the dolls with the money. Was it a smart purchase? Looking back on it, absolutely not. Would I do it again? No. So we do learn from our mistakes. But at the time, I just wanted the dolls. I was in fact a child, so. They would like release exclusive dolls only at like Comic-Con. They did the same thing with Manny and Iris. But you want to know what's annoying? Because the reason why I wanted it so bad is because I loved Scarra Screams. She was like my favorite character. And when I saw she had a doll, I couldn't even tell you how happy I was. And then, just for them to make her a Playline doll that you could buy for $25 at like a Toys R Us, I was actually fuming. But I didn't know that they were going to make her a doll that you could just buy anywhere. I thought it was only ever going to be released at Comic-Con. Next, I have this Abby doll. I was trying to look for my Heath doll, but I couldn't find him. He's in there somewhere in my bin. I just don't know exactly where. But this was a 2-pack with Heath, and they were in cooking class. Abby has sparkles on her skin, so she's a bit textured. And her earrings are spoons. And I'm not sure what's on this side. She usually has an apron, but I don't have the apron. What if she scratches the mic? Awful. Little purple shoes. I'm a big Abby fan. Abby, Scarra Screams, Gulia, my top 3. I love her face shape. She has a very square face shape. I love square faces. like just on people in general. I think it's so beautiful. And then I have this Skelita doll. I love her little hair bump. This is the original Skelita doll, and she has seen better days. Again, she usually has a skirt on, but she does not have a skirt on anymore. They also used to put a plastic piece in here because she is straight up a skeleton, like it's just spine in there. So to kind of keep the form of the dress, they put plastic inside the dress, but apparently I got rid of that, so she doesn't have that anymore. But she is entirely a skeleton. And she has an orange necklace that is like a family heirloom. And I lost it. I hope you understand. I'm so sorry. But it matches the orange streak in her hair. Look at how pretty she is. I was always a big Skelita fan as well. Her hair is a little greasy right now. I definitely need to give her a little wash. But when that doll came out, they also released Jinafire. This was for, what movie was it? Scarrier, City of Frights. So, okay, listen, I don't even know what happened to this poor girl. Her hair used to be done up all beautiful, and I don't want to talk about it. And her dress, this used to be like a really long sleeve. I cut it off, apparently. I don't want to talk about it. Also, she's minus a finger. She only has 4 fingers on this arm. I don't want to talk about it. It also just so happens that Jinafire is a really expensive doll to buy again. No. But she's beautiful. She has golden skin and green hair. Stunning face. I don't want to talk about it. It's upsetting to all of us. I wish I could go back to when I got these dolls and not touch them. I still would take them out of the box. Don't get me wrong. But I wish I just kept their accessories. Her skin is also textured like scales. I think this was the first ever Jackson doll that came out. He does not have his glasses. This I got at a thrift store for $5. I've only ever found Monster High dolls at a thrift store once in my life. And I got I don't even know, 10 of them at the time. I honestly, again, if I could go back and get those dolls for $5, I would buy so many of them. But what can you do? You can't go back. You can't go back in time. They had the Freak to Chic Dorlai doll, and I didn't get her. The Freak to Chic dolls go for so much. What can you do, man? I'm mourning it to this day. But I really like Jackson. Jackson is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So he turns into Old Hyde when he listens to music. But when he's Jackson, he's like shy and nerdy. I always preferred Jackson. And he has a sweater vest. And I'm sorry, I like sweater vests. Yeah, I had a crush on Cody and Zack and Cody when I was a kid. Sue me. And Jackson, like, kind of has a thing with Frankie. So does Holt. And so does Nathan. I think his name is Nathan. The horse, the unicorn, zombie. And same thing with Andy. Andy was one of the ones from one of the movies. He's like a purple monster. This is one of the other ballet dolls. This is Robecca's ballet doll. She actually has little gears on the back of her legs. So cool. I really like Robecca. She has this like light purple lipstick on. I think it looks really pretty. She also has gears as eyes. I don't know how her hair originally came. If it was just in a ponytail or what. I think she has most of her original things though. She is in a little leotard, and then she has the ballet wrap on. I really liked when they did like themed packs like this, like the ballet pack and stuff. I also used to have Howlene's, like, I forget it, I think it was dance pack, dance doll. Anyway, I had her, that was like, because originally she had orange hair that was curly, and then they changed it to pink hair that was curly, and then they were just like, actually no, we're gonna give her really long, straight pink hair. Okay, who asked for that? Anyway, we have the dolls from Great Scarrier Reef. I think her name is Kala. I'm not sure. Great Scarrier Reef was when I was like falling out of Monster High a little bit for a time, and then I kind of got back into it and whatnot. I just wasn't a big fan of this era, and then of course Generation 2 came out. We don't talk about the G2 dolls. Listen, I might not be a G3 collector, but I will say some of the G3 dolls are really pretty, like the Abby doll and some of Frankie's dolls, and the Nefera doll is stunning. But I think she's like Daughter of the Kraken. These dolls are like impossible to actually get to stand up though. But I love the design. It's very, very cool, very unique. The color palette on this doll I really like. She's also a bully, but she's like a sad bully, you know? Like she's got a sad past. Okay, I think that those are all the dolls I'm gonna be showing you today. But if you want to see more, I can do more videos with the rest of the dolls. I don't know, I always love these videos. I love seeing the dolls again. And it's just very nostalgic and comforting to be around them and to talk about them. But yeah, I hope you enjoy guys for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So, if you're going to sleep after this, I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams. Make sure you guys eat something. Stay hydrated. And if you're on any sort of medication, make sure you take your meds. I hope you guys have